I've been saying a lot about how important it is to plan your writing, to be valuable to people, and to show that you have a strong influence on your readers without even working that hard because you already have that idea straight in your head and you have it well planned to be brought out to the abyss of the world and to keep planning and developing ideas so that you don't always drop into a nut or into a hole of what am I going to do. So here are my ways to plan your writing content, your blogs, or your public affair writings. What up, writers, and welcome back to my channel where I teach you to embrace your well-being and evoke writing. And if that's something that interests you, hit that subscribe button. I'd love for you to join the channel where I make videos about how to be an amazing writer and to master your craft in writing. A lot of writers do plan their writings, and let me tell you, they do a great job at it, but I feel like they don't go an inch deeper on who they are as a writer and their plan and what they have to bring to the world. And I truly believe that you should have a game plan of what you want to do as a writer, and you need to have that thing in there that differentiates you from every other writer, because it's not just about making just some bubble chart and saying, what am I going to write today? You need to think deeper and think about, what do I bring as a writer? What is my audience like? And what kind of plan do I have to bring that audience what they're looking for in my writing? So my first tip is maintaining a planner. Oh my God, it's not even funny how important this is. If you maintain a planner, it makes sure you have an agenda of what you are, who you are as a writer, your beliefs, what you want to do, what you want to change about the writing industry. It's not just about making some little outline or a bubble. You're more than that. You're a writer. You have values, you have beliefs, and that's how you're gonna have a fan base that stands behind you. Because if you don't have if you don't have beliefs and you don't have something that's gonna resonate with people, you're not gonna have the people to rally behind you. That's how people get rallied behind, because they have a belief system and they have something that others go by. So you need to maintain that planner, whether you're more of a physical planner person, you have like an actual book with you, or you're more of like a techie person, you have more of like an app that helps you maintain your planning, such as Trello or Evernote or something like that. But having a planner is so important because it helps you have a timeline of your life, whether it's a bullet journal. I might even make a whole video about bullet journaling. That is so amazing. Or just something more technical about what you want to write that day, what you want to put on your blog, what you want to put on your public affair journals, all of that. I really recommend it. It's really going to help you stay less stressed and just plan ahead and kind of just have an idea what's going to happen next, rather than kind of going crazy and like, what am I going to do next? You already have that in your mind, what you're going to do next, because you have it planned out. Second step is to plan writing goals. And I'm like, what? Of course you have to plan your writing goals so that you have a game plan of what you want to achieve during your success and during your journey as a writer. And one of the best acronyms is SMART goals. Have goals that are I think I forgot the order. It's oh yeah, specific, measurable, attainable, not relatable, realistic, and timed. So that makes sure all of your goals relate to all 5 of those, so that it relates to specifically what your goal's about. You can actually have a time of what it's about, like a timed increment. It's attainable. Can you achieve it? Realistic. Can you actually see yourself achieving it in your head? And timed, and to make sure you have a timed plan of all the goals you've achieved, so that you can have that sense of fulfillment and always improve every year. And I truly believe in setting goals, because that's how we're gonna grow as a writer. There's no such thing as I'm done writing. We have to find ways to better ourselves and be better, and that's the best way we're gonna truly be the best writer we can. We just always have to be setting goals and being our best version ever, and that's the way to do it. The next step is to make sure you plan strategically. I don't really believe in just writing whatever and just putting your blogs out there, putting your articles out there to just add to the noise. You kind of really need to be strategic on why you're doing it and why you have that background as to why you're doing it. Have a beginning to your planning, which means have ideas set in your head and then plan that out in the beginning. And then in the middle, it's kind of your planning session. You're kind of just putting stuff in your calendar, your journal, your whatever organizing system you use. And then of course, which is the ending. Make sure you actually use what you plan to actually go out into the world and put your content out there, put your writing out there, put your public affair articles, your any type of writing out to the world so they can read it and kind of see what you're about. And that's how you're really gonna really be a worthwhile and writers and survive as a writer out here, because you have a strategy, you have a plan, you have that game plan, you kind of have that thing going on because you know what's happening, you know what's going on, you know which writing websites and writing things are kind of popping right now, and you kind of just serve that, because you can't just serve something that's not working for you. You can't serve anything that's not giving you time, that's not really working for you, because you need to serve what's growing quickly and put time to that rather than serving stuff that isn't giving you any benefit. Because a lot of people try to say yes to many opportunities, which is a good and bad thing, but you need to think about what's going to serve me and what's going to help me serve my audience, and you really need to think about that. Stay strategic and make sure you have that plan so that you really survive as a writer in this world. A very important tip, and the next step is to have a plan of who you are as a writer. I cannot stop talking about this. Find who you are as a writer. What is your value? Who are you as a writer? We're not just writers. You have to think an inch deep. For example, I'm a writer, but I think an inch deep on that. I'm a well-being writer. I make writing about how to be your best version, how to embrace who you are as a person, find who you are, find your purpose, find your light to shed on other people, and why you write. I want to help you to find who you are as a writer, because I truly believe that's how we resonate with people. That's how we have that audience that loves us, who we are as a person. And we have to just think an inch deep and think real harder. Oh my god, I'm getting emotional. Okay, but yeah, I'm getting deep here. You really need to dig deep on who you are as a person, why you write, and kind of your struggles, and be vulnerable with your audience. And that you have to really have that planned out. Sit down, put on that thinking cap and plan it out. It took me 3 years to find who I was as a writer. It may take you a day, it may take you a month, but you have to figure that out, plan that out, and figure out who you are as a writer, because that's how you're gonna to really resonate with people. We're not just writers. Maybe you're a hiking writer, you love writing about hiking, you love writing about nutrition, you love writing about stuff that apply to children, maybe stuff that apply to lifestyle. Just figure out your passion and what you love to write about, and once you find that out, you're gonna grow, and when stuff starts to get hard, your passion is what's gonna keep you going. A little more help and you're just kind of stuck, please join our Discord. I'm still growing it, and hopefully I can grow a very amazing community of writers who can help each other out and show each other some love. And I truly believe that you can embrace your well-being and be a master writer, but only if you believe that you can embrace who you are as a person and evoke yourself as a writer. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!